Hello YouTube world. Hey guys. Hello tribe. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing well. You guys are safe. You know that you are never alone and that you are always loved. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is unknown. It's not promised. You are here in the present. Thank you for being here. Being in the present is allowing the universe to know that you are so thankful. You have so much gratitude, and that is the highest vibration that you want to be in the moment, right? It's a gift, it's a present. I'm coming on because a couple things, this intro may be a little bit longer. If you just don't give a rat's ass and you want to get forward to the tarot and the oracle cards, so be it, do that. But the last time I put something up was 6 days ago, and it was all of the 12 zodiac signs. And when I was meditating on it, I was picking up the different houses that each zodiac sign was in. I was able to get the Aries up, and then I tried something different. I used my iPad. I did love the lighting. I loved the clarity. I loved how it showed a fuller screen, so I was able to get the Taurus up. From there, everything went downhill. I could not, for these last few days, I kept attempting to get the other zodiac signs up and nothing worked. I was Googling, researching, you name it. My Aries moon wasn't stopping. My stubborn Taurus wasn't stopping me. Nothing was stopping me. I even tried going to Starbucks just to see if I could upload and get that up, and it just wasn't. So this is all starting to come together. Spirit said do another video. There was a reason that needed to happen, and I think this is not just about me. I'm feeling this is something collective. That's what Spirit was giving me, that this was something collective, that there's these different shifts. We're on these different timelines. Different things are happening to us at different frequencies, right? So the whole, not getting impatient, not getting upset, but I even put up on my Facebook post earlier today was, just don't be discouraged by any setbacks, right? The show must go on. So this is, I'm hearing all day, this is what needs to be shared with the collective at this time. So if there's something that you have started, something that you're doing, and there's some sort of setback where procrastination has seeped in, or just something in life, something has distracted you, whatever that might be, it's time for that wheel to start spinning again. It's time for you to get back up, get back on that horse. I was hearing things to even getting back to your why. So whatever your goal was, whatever your dream was, whatever that motivation was, whatever that innovation was, whatever those creative ideas was, now whatever that setback was also a test from the universe to see what your patience was going to be like, your resistance. What was you going to do to find the answer? Was you just gonna fold and just give up? Anything that we're trying and starting, this is a fairly new channel. I'm building the subscribers. If you are rocking with my energy, please like, share, hit that notification button. I do see that I have 10 new subscribers from the last time I was on. So I want to introduce myself and say thank you. I'm an intuitive reader. I'm a medium as well. I do use the tarot cards and the oracle cards. I don't need to do divination, to channel messages. We're in the message right now. So there are gifts and abilities that are activating for you at this time if you are geared here to this channel. Again, a channel of healing, a channel of Reiki healing. These are services that I will, as time goes on, present a little bit more. But the overall message is the setbacks, finding out what your why is and getting back to the why. So with the setbacks, we have our shadow, which is our ego. And that ego is, that voice that tells you you're not good enough, or you're not getting enough done, or is your work good enough? Is your service good enough? Is your prices good enough? Is your love good enough? Is your looks good enough? I was hearing people get back into the gym, get back to going out into nature, get back to, if you started where you were doing diets, or you were doing some sort of liquid fast, if you were doing anything holistic, or you were getting into a vegan and you had a setback and you started eating meat again, it is okay. I'm hearing be gentle on yourself. Just get right back into what you were doing. If you was trying to slow down on drinking or smoking weed or going out, whatever it is, spending money in places that it wasn't a good investment. It's not the time to be in fear. It's not the time to be in that ego energy of the shadow. Get back to the energy of the light. Feel that peace from Christ, right? Being that Christ energy. So I have the Oracle deck, Shadows and Light, and I'm going to get right to that and going to get started with that. I do call in Holy Spirit. I do call in my ancestors of the highest white light. I do call in Archangel Michael to protect me and the viewer that's watching at this time. May there be protection and love surrounded around us. Okay? Again, guys, thank you for being here on this spiritual journey. Okay? These decks, these cards are absolutely the cutest. It's called Shadows and Light. And we'll get just some overall general collective messages of what's going on right now between what shadows are being healed, what shadows need to be healed. People need to get out of being afraid of the dark. In the dark is where we create. In the dark is where you go in and you close your eyes and you manifest and you come up with these creative, innovative ideas. I'm hearing it's time to start using your hands. It's time to start making something. There's a lot of creativity that's stuck and stagnant right now. It needs to get out of the head and it needs to come into the physical. Even if you're writing something down, practice something, fail at it, let it go wrong. So this way, make some mistakes and then get back to it. You know what, guys? Get some water. I meant to say that. Somebody has had a setback in taking care of their health. High blood pressure. Somebody's eating too many sweets, too much sugar. And somebody's eating too late before bed. All right. So I'm going to start with the three that came out. First one that came out is Fairy of the Witch World. The natural world needs you. So definitely, if you haven't really been out in nature, or you're being called to go out in nature, you're being called, to get out into the sun, call on Ra. If you're somebody that's sun gaze, if you're meditating in the sun, you don't have to stare at the sun, but you can look up, close your eyes, have, the sun radiating on your third eye, and you just calling in that energy from the sun to bring down those, the downloads, and bring the upgrades to regenerate your mind, to regenerate your third eye, to regenerate your cells, to bring this creativity into you. So because what you manifest and what you produce, it is actually doing something for the world. Even if you think it's on a small scale, energy travels. Energy is always fluid. It's never stuck, and it's never it's lineage. Okay. Then we have the three fates. What comes around, and you will complete that sentence, goes around, right? So what you're putting out there is what you are receiving back. So if you're seeing certain manifestations are not working, or you've started working out and you're not seeing the results, but you haven't given it enough time. You're working on something, and because it's not turning out the way you want it to, you're not putting all your effort into it. You may be putting it down, and you're expecting something for nothing, and that's the energy that is shifting for you right now. You're seeing that you have to be honest and truthful with yourself. I know if you only gave 20%, but you're expecting 70%, you're a little in denial with what that outcome is, right? So what goes around comes around. You can also take that in other ways. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right. And then we have the violet angel, breaking dawn. Okay, so breaking out of certain patterns. There's a saying, excuse me, I have the earpiece on. If that triggers somebody, I don't know. And I just heard, why does she have the earpiece on? But breaking dawn, this is where sometimes you do have to sacrifice, and you may not be able to go out, you may not be able to do certain things, you may have to stay up all night, you may have to really put in all of the energy that you have to see something happen, see something manifest. So I'm really healing. This is what is healing with your shadow, that you're coming out of that energy of expecting something for nothing, or doing the minimum and thinking you're going to get optimal results. All right, I'm not trying to make a long video. We're going to keep going. We got the light seers here. These cards are all, I'm going to tap it up, clear out any and all stagnant energy. Clear out any and all stagnant energy. If you were watching, just when you're in the energy of the purest organic white light, right? The lower frequencies cannot touch you, because there's a false light, but when it's that organic light, it is almost like a vampire going out in the sun. They cannot take it. So as long as your energy is at its highest that it can be in, these lower frequencies, or even your own, everybody is so into this, somebody's doing something to me, somebody put something on me, somebody put black magic on me. Well, you know what? Unconsciously, people can curse themselves, people can hex themselves. Okay, so it's not always somebody else doing something to you. You could be inadvertently doing something to your own self. So you got to check yourself. You got to make yourself accountable. You know what you're doing, and you know what you're not doing. It's just easy. It's easier to blame something on somebody else. And what I'm hearing right now is somebody wants to start something, and this goes back to me putting the videos on the iPad. I use my phone. Some people are doing these videos and they got all this high tech equipment, microphones and all kinds of lighting, and that's the bells and whistles is all cool and fine, but chances are they did not start like that, right? They started with what they had. So I'm hearing, start with what you have. Somebody is making the excuse that, well, because I don't have a certain amount of money, I can't start this business. Or because I don't have a certain pair of gym sneakers, I'm not going to the gym. Or because I don't, have a vehicle, I'm not XYZ. I'm just throwing out examples, okay? Whatever you are wanting to do, start with what you have. Become the alchemist that you are. Okay, because if you here on this channel, you are an alchemist, right? An alchemist, if you don't know what that is, but you're resonating with it, Google it, look it up. For the alchemist is equivalent to that old saying, turning lemons into lemonade and then selling the lemonade, okay? All right. Try not to make this a long video. Spirit's going to let this come out how this is going to come out. All right. Thank you, Spirit. I have the King of Cups. Okay, so we are in the energy of keeping things within. I'm hearing the collective. You are keeping certain passions, certain goals, certain dreams, certain things that you love. You're keeping them within. To a degree, you want to do that and you want to be able to protect your idea. Everybody doesn't need a memo on what your next plan is, what your next step is, but keeping it in and not bringing it into the 3D realm it's almost a little bit selfish even to yourself, because what could be created, what innovation, what invention, what you can make if you're somebody that needs to write a book about, you know, your life, something about your life on a massive scale that could bring you a lot of financial gain, but it can also bring individuals healing because of what you went through. You're actually bringing it to the forefront. We have the Six of Swords. You know, just battling through the different naysayers, battling through, back to that ego, battling to what he or she is going to say about this, who's going to support me, how am I going to get the funds to do this, how am I going to find the time to do this. All of those different things is another blockage and another stagnation that's keeping you from going forward. Create a schedule, write it out, take 5 minutes, take 10 minutes if this is meditation, because somebody is all the way and too much in their head, and they're not allowing the heart space to be open to deliver this. Again, anything that you're starting is not gonna happen overnight. Even if somebody, you're trying to recreate yourself to be in a relationship, to have a healthy, loving relationship, you know, you're wanting, you know, a certain type of lifestyle. That lifestyle is not going to change overnight. But if you're doing your affirmations and your mantras and your mudras and you're bringing balance into your life, this is how these things come into fruition. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So that's the overall energy, that what you have, the gift that you have, the service that you have will bring in financial abundance, will bring in financial freedom, will bring in passive income, you know, but it's not going to happen until you take those steps to happen, and not be worried that you got to, you know, use your rinky-dink car to do Uber to just get you some extra dollars, or, you know, pick up another shift, you know, sacrifice, you know, a couple of hours of something else, or even going back to school, or even any type of self-education, but getting your health, getting your energy, because you're not going to be able to do what the universe is aligning you to do if you are feeling pain and if you are constantly drained and tired. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to get some messages from the Romance Oracle. We got some lovers in the house. We got some that's looking to find out, is love coming your way? What is the current energy with your love life? Who's coming towards you? You know, we all want to know about love. Some individuals is not looking for love. They're just looking to get the pentacles. But you know where love could be? When you are madly in love with yourself and you are passionately in love with yourself. So take that all the way. Take that all the way. Run with that energy. If you're single, not single, if you've been in a relationship, just take that one and run with that. Oops, Spirit wanted that one to come out. Thank you. You have some individuals, I'm hearing, they are going to be intimidated by your love. Your love is different. You may be somebody that no one has really understood or misunderstood. You've always been misunderstood, but you have to get out of that ego of worrying about other individuals or putting on a mask to be what somebody or others want you to be. Be who you are. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So again, back to that the King of Cups. Keeping that energy inside, keeping that passion inside, what you really want to do. If you have sacred friends, right? We're using that word friend is being used too loosely. You know who is, well, we hope we know who our divine friends are. A lot of us are friends are falling by the wayside, so-called friends, right? And we are going within. There's a lot of solitude that's happening where we're alone and we're losing friends, but that's only to find our soul family. Okay, so if you have just one friend, two friends, hold on to that, nourish that, water that, and develop that. And then be a friend to yourself. Again, a healing journey is going to be a journey of self-love, unconditional love. And speaking of that, now we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right. So if you're on this healing journey and, this is attracting other individuals that think like you, that have the same integrity as you, principle as you, the same morals as you, they study like you, they do research like you. This is the calling of what you have coming towards you, especially if you have been working really hard at your inner child healing to not attract the same type of low frequency man or woman, possibly narcissistic energy, that low frequency energy where individuals are jealous of your growth because there's nothing loving about that. So you have that new love coming in, and maybe a newfound love with yourself. I'm just going to keep bringing this back to self, but for those lovers out there, all right. Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And exactly, that is what is happening. Because when you start healing that inner child and you get that innocence and you have that pure light of Christ around you, and you're just in the present moment, you have this beauty and this love that is almost childlike. You're seeing the beauty in everything and everyone. You're even seeing the beauty in your pain. You're seeing the beauty in the scars. You're seeing the beauty in who hurt you before, who abandoned you, because you know what? It actually made you stronger. It made you open up wounds within yourself that you wouldn't have never done that if you wasn't having those type of experiences. I love that. Okay, so we got, where are we at? Oh, we almost at 30 minutes. The hidden truth. All right, we'll just, Spirit, we'll get one or two messages from here. I don't really have the camera looking at the cards. I know sometimes people like that. Sometimes people like that. Sometimes, it's not really a thing, right? Maybe you guys are on here to see me. Sometimes readers are just using their hands and they're off camera. A lot of times when people are doing that, it is to protect their energy. So that's what I'm hearing. Also, some of you guys may be shy. You want to be a motivational speaker. You may, want to start a TikTok or a YouTube channel, but you're not as comfortable being on camera. But you just got to do it, right? And I love you unconditionally. So the person that you're thinking of, the people that you are around, they do love you unconditionally, but Again, we are loving ourselves unconditionally, right? We're nurturing ourselves. We're being kind to ourselves, even when we have setbacks, even when we mess up, even when we make mistakes, right? Because if you're not going to love yourself unconditionally, no one else is. And we're creating boundaries. I want to be more than friends. So this is a definitely in the love department. So this is definitely for a specific group of individuals who are on here that are looking for love or not sure if this person, if he's in that King of Cups energy, excuse me, I'll belt when spirit is really like, they're all talking to me at the same time, my spirit guys, my beautiful, beautiful spirit guys. So they want to be more than friends. And if this is somebody that has been moving slow, the King of Cups, they're not really showing you so much emotions, but they are very much into you. They have deeper feelings for you than you know. They love you unconditionally. So it's almost like you can't do any wrong. I speak to you through music, and that is seeming to be a big, big theme, especially in if there's any twin flames that are watching this, any soulmates that are watching this, the ones that are in separation, which we know that's an illusion. Music has been a telepathic communicational source of speaking to one another. So if there's certain songs, listen to the lyrics, Google the lyrics, and take those messages from a person that is thinking of you. And I have the Angel Oracle deck, so we are going to wrap this up and finish this up with angel messages for the beautiful collective. The angel messages. What angel messages do you need at this time for any type of healing? So when you're walking in the light, when you're walking in your purest light, that's when you will receive your 10 of Pentacles. That's when that abundance is in. That's when you are at peace, joy, happiness. Messages from the angels. Oh, I don't know if I'm taking all of those. If I could read fast, I'm taking the top 3. 3 is the magic number. You may be seeing 333. There's also, I was seeing, there are some spirit totem animals. If you are seeing, I saw 3 hawks today that just kept circling over, where I was at. If you are seeing roosters or dreaming of roosters, vultures, that's a good omen. If you are seeing owls, that is for transformation and prosperity, fortune and wisdom. And if you are seeing a hen or dreaming, that's resilience. Rooster is courage. All right, had to get that out. Thank you. Creative writing. There we go. Somebody needs to write. Somebody needs to write. Might maybe even write your biography. Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or a pen, an oracle, or a book. So get that pen and paper out and just start writing. If that has to be your beginning step, again, you want to get it out this cranial, get it out the head, get it out the mind, get it down on paper, look at it every day, and whatever little steps you can get to get forward to what you're trying to do. That's what you have. Archangel Gabriel is supporting you. Call on Archangel Gabriel for that type of energy. Divine order. Archangel Raguel. Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. And then on here, this beautiful archangel has the scales. So again, we are in different shifts, right? Where we're in our shadows, in that ego, having to balance out with our light, to be aware of what that emotion is, to not get stuck, stagnant in any of those type of entities. You don't want to be in the entity of procrastination. Look up entity of procrastination. You don't want to be in that entity of guilt just because you're tired and you need to rest. It's okay to be a little lazy sometimes, stressing and being in some kind of rat race or comparing to what somebody else is doing. Get back to your why. All right? Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then we have final message, gifts from God. Archangel Sanaphon, we angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Open that heart chakra. Call on your angels because we have free will. They cannot assist unless we call on them and give them permission. But that gift from God is that you are alive. You are present. You are here right now. You have your health. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Especially the mental. Take care of your peace. Understanding you have things. There are things that's out of your control, but what is in your control is your responsibility to handle that and not give that power to anybody else. If you are around negative people, remove yourself from negative people. Remove yourself from negative things. Control your emotions. Control what you think. Control what you eat. Okay? Control how you spend your money, or even those that don't spend money. That's a problem also, because fearful money don't make no money. Okay? So you got to put it out. So just click the like button. Just sign into YouTube. Let's build this channel together, because I walk in the highest, purest organic light. So with that being received, your energy to my energy to your energy pours into these free readings. You will start seeing manifestation happening after watching this. You will see creativity in your life. You will see love in your life. You will see that you start to question everything. You see the abundance that is happening to you. And even when you are not having a good day, you will still snap out of that and question, well, why am I not having a bad day when I got the gifts from God, because I am here. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Be blessed. Love yourself. Love on each other. Be kind, but especially be kind to yourself through all the muck and through all the storms. It shall pass. Until next time, guys. Peace.